What's up, everybody? It's your boy Therese Bible, and I'm back with another video for you guys. And as y'all can tell by the title below, this video is going to be a part 2 of why me and my ex broke up video. So basically, in this video, I'm going to be explaining everything that happened after my relationship. Now, I know y'all like, what the fuck? Why are you explaining what happened after your relationship? But child, it deserves a whole video in itself. So I don't know if I put it in the first video or not, but me and my ex broke up in April of 2019, and our lease was not up until the end of the month. It wasn't like a big fight or someone got hit by a car. It was no crazy shit. A mutual conversation. It was a mutual agreement. We broke up. Everything was exactly the same. But when we had broken up, we had agreed not to tell anyone that we broke up yet, and we were still kind of communicating every now and then. After that, it was nothing major for a good month. The first issue later that we had was one day I was at work. One of the managers had asked one of my friends if we broke up. One thing about my job is when the managers know, everyone knows. So I know for a fact he had to tell people because, like I said, he used to work there. When I texted him, like, hey, did you tell anybody we broke up? He's like, why? I was like, what do you mean, why? Did you tell anybody we broke up? He was like, yeah, I told, and he named 4 people. I was pissed because I'm just like, we agreed not to tell anybody that we broke up, and you're telling people that we broke up. So you got me looking crazy because if somebody asks, oh, how such and such doing? I'm like, oh yeah, he's good, he's cool. If you was ready to start telling people that we broke up, cool, that's no problem. That's not what I'm upset about. I'm upset at the fact that we agreed upon something and you did not follow through. Like, that's my only issue. Like, you could have let me know that you was telling people. Like, you gave me a list of fucking people that you told. So we had a car. The car was supposed to be mine. But it was in both of our names. But when we broke up, we had a conversation, and I asked, I said, who do you think should get the car? He said, we're both moving with our moms, and my mom doesn't have a car, and your mom does, so you still have transportation, and I don't. I said, okay, cool, no problem. He then felt as if I still needed to pay the last car note and the last car insurance on the car, and I said, there's no way I'm doing that. I said, we're about to move out of this place in 3 weeks. I'm not about to pay your car note and car insurance for a whole nother month. If you feel like you're the person that's supposed to get the car, then take the car. I texted him, and this was after the friend situation. I texted him and I said, hey, I'm about to get a car soon, but with my credit, it wasn't like my credit was bad, but you know I'm young, so I don't have like a high credit score. Like, my credit is new. So I was like, I don't think they'll allow me to get a brand new car with that car still being in my name. The only way to get my name off of the car is for you to either refinance it with another bank or trade it in. So he tried to literally make every excuse in the book why he couldn't do it. And I'm like, sir, you don't have to pull no money out of your pocket to do this. You literally just have to go to the dealership and trade in the car. What's crazy about this is literally right before we broke up, I went to go trade in the car. We'll take your car right now. You can pull off right now with this Jeep. And I was like, no, the car note's too high, whatever. So it was like, I don't understand why you was making it seem like it was so hard for you to literally go trade in the car. It pissed me off because I'm like, I'm telling you that I can't get a car if that car's still in my name, and you refuse to do that for me. And I just feel like you're trying to stop me from getting my car. Like, what the fuck? I was the main person on the insurance. He was the second person. Originally, I didn't want him on the insurance because he had gotten a car accident, and it was going to double my insurance. But he was hell-bent on being on it, so whatever. We put him on it. Now, I called the insurance company, and I basically let them know the situation, and I was like, how do I get off the insurance and just let him be on it alone? They was like, well, you're the main person on it, so the only way to cancel the policy, we have to cancel the whole thing or just keep it running. So I told him, I said, you don't have to do it right now because obviously when you get new insurance, you have to pay a deposit, etc., etc. I said, but eventually you need to get your own insurance because I'm trying to get a car and we're broken up. We don't need to be on the same thing no more. So I'm like, you don't have to do it right now, but like eventually you need to get your own insurance. So he caught an attitude, right? Whatever. Something told me to call the insurance people. I called them and my policy was canceled. My policy was canceled due to non-payment. He didn't pay that shit. It was canceled for 3 weeks when I called, and they wait a month to cancel it. That means it's been down there 2 months since you done paid this car insurance, and you didn't say not one word to me. Now you're pissing me off because you're fucking up my credit because you're not paying something that's in my name. What you did was you was being nasty and you was being spiteful and you purposely didn't pay that shit. And you got you didn't pay it so you can get the money to get your own shit. At this point, I felt like that was the final straw with me. I didn't want to fuck with him no more. I didn't want to be friends. I didn't want to get back together. I didn't want to be cool. I didn't want to be nothing. Because at this point, I feel like you're trying to really fuck with my life. We had an apartment situation. So, like I told y'all before, he left the apartment before I did. So, I ended up cleaning the apartment and moving everything out on my own. So, the apartment had reached out to me maybe like in June. And basically was like, we owe them $1,500. So, they gave me a list of the stuff. And I called and I was like, hey, like, I have pictures and videos of me cleaning that apartment right before I left. So this is a no-go. I have a friend that's in real estate, and I talked to her about it, and she basically was like, it's your words against them. There's nothing you can really do. If you don't pay it, they're gonna keep calling you to pay it, and if you don't pay it, they're just gonna put it in collections. And collections can obviously mess up your credit until you pay it off. So I had texted him, and I was like, mind you, I haven't talked to him since this whole car situation. I texted him, I was like, hey, I said, hey first. He said yes. I said the apartment is saying that we owe them $1,000. If we don't pay, it's gonna go on our credit. I sent the screenshot and the email of what they owed. And I said, I have my $500 now. If you have your $500, and we can just pay this shit off. He didn't respond. But y'all can see my frustration. It's like, okay, you stopped me from getting a car, and now it's like you're stopping me from getting an apartment, and it's like, you are so, like, it's literally like, what is the issue? Like, why are you trying to stop me from moving on from you? Like, what is your problem? He literally responded a month later. He texted me out of the blue. He said, hey, Therese. I said, yes. He said, we need to talk. I said, about what? He put the arrow, like, up, talking about the apartment situation. So I ignore him. Nigga, you text me, I text you a month ago about that. Nigga, that's already done and paid for. What do you, who was for the wait on you? Who was for the wait on you? I went for the wait on you. So that's already paid for, so you can stop texting my phone. Ignore him. He said, Therese, I said, what do you want? He said, you need to call me. I said, what do we need? We have nothing to talk about. He said, we need to talk about the apartment, other stuff. I said, what other stuff? He said, call me, it's personal. I said, I'm in the barbershop. I can't call you. This nigga texted me and said, have you been tested? What? I said, what are you talking about? He's like, well, I just feel like I would just want to have you been tested because of the cheating and stuff. Cheating and stuff. Cheating? Y'all want to go back to the first video? Y'all want to go back to the first video? And remember what I said about cheating? So at this point, we've been broken up for 3 months. Why the fuck are you asking me have I got tested for cheating? I don't know what you've been sticking your dick in or getting stuck in, but don't text me about no fucking HIV test. I texted him, I said, if you feel like you need to get tested, then you need to get tested. That has nothing to do with me. We've broken up for 3 months. And if you're gonna wait 3 months after a breakup to get tested, after you done did whatever the fuck you done did, then have fun with that. And don't sit and try to act like you ain't been doing nothing because anywho. No, he texted me 2 weeks later and said the test was negative. I didn't respond because, okay, this boy craved for my attention. The first time he tried to get my attention, it was this boy, I'm not gonna say his name because I know he don't want to be mentioned, that I was friends with. He knew of the boy because he was friends with someone that was friends with him. So they hung out when they was with that mutual boy. They hung out one time, and he purposely told the boy, put me on your story, put me on your story. So the boy was like, okay, whatever. Opens the camera. He rubs on the boy's chest and makes him post it. He purposely did that because he knew I followed the boy. He knew I was gonna watch it and he knew I was gonna see it. I saw that shit from the boy I was friends with page. I paid the dust, ignored it. Then another boy that I'm cool with, he goes to In Cahoots every fucking weekend. They at In Cahoots. I'm swiping. The boy I'm friends with posts a picture with my ex. And I'm like, y'all don't know each other, but I know you. And me and this boy don't even talk no more to this day. He don't even know why. But the reason why is because you're my friend. That's my ex. If you see him at a gay club without me, my name had to be brought up. So you knew we broke up. And you took that picture. Not only did you take that picture, but you posted that shit. Why you posted it? It's like, y'all might be like, oh, that's petty. But to me, it's the principle of shit. It's just certain shit I wouldn't do. If my friend was dating somebody and they broke up, and I see them, I'm not going to be taking pictures with you and posting pictures with you. Like, usually, I don't know why y'all broke up, but that's none of my business. And we're not going to act like we're friends because, bitch, we're not. Period. So, that was the second time that he clearly tried to get my attention. I ignored that shit. Never said nothing. The third time, it was this other boy. And, me and this boy never met a person, but we DM'd back and forth plenty of times. We literally always gave each other compliments. We were supposed to make a YouTube video one day, but like he ended up getting busy, so we never made a YouTube video. Whatever the case may be, out of the fucking blue, they became friends. They became friends, and like they started posting pictures together. Him holding his ass, he was sitting on his lap. They was kissing, and only reason I saw this stuff, not from my ex page, but from the boy that was my friend page. I saw all of it, and I ignored it. One particular day, this is Pride weekend. I go to the club. I see them. I don't say nothing. We go to the Gate gas station afterwards. I'm walking out of the Gate gas station. One of my friends was like, you don't like him? This is the boy that was supposed to be my friend. I said, no, I don't like this bitch. He was like, why don't you like me? I said, do you really want to have this conversation? Like, do you really want to have this conversation? Because I'm not for the sugarcoat shit with you. He was like, no, I don't have a problem with you. Like, I don't have nothing to do with you and your ex. Me and him just became friends. I didn't want you to think I was being shady. That's why I never spoke to you. Okay. I said, okay, cool. Okay, cool. You say you don't got no problem with me? That's fine. I told him, the reason why I have an issue with you, because when you and I was cool, me and my ex break up, you and my ex are besties. That's why I have an issue with you, because I feel like that shit is shady. And I feel like the shit that y'all post is out of spite. And I feel like y'all trying to get my attention. Y'all trying to purposely hurt me. That's why I don't fuck with you. He clarified that wasn't the case. I said, okay, cool. And then he kept doing the shit. Whatever, right? This man has came to my job multiple times. Multiple times. Mind you, he does not talk to a living soul that works there. But for some fucking reason, he has to eat there faithfully. Every time, y'all. It's been times that he, like literally, y'all, it's been times that he came there and like literally told people that he came there to be petty. Who the fuck gets out of their bed, gets dressed, drive all, mind you, he don't even stay in the area that my job's in, drive all the way over there to be petty. One time, I literally was leaving work, and he was parked out front. I then got in my car, drove to the bank. He then called one of our coworkers and said I followed him to the bank. We was together for almost 3 years. You know for a fact, after I leave work, I always go to the bank. So when you saw me walk out that building, you knew where I was going. And y'all know I'm blind as fuck, so I didn't even know he was in front of me or behind me, what the fuck he said he was. I didn't even know he was there. She had to call me and tell me that he said I follow him. Bitch, I didn't follow you. You know I go to the bank after work. Like, you're just delusional. Like, you like, what? And if he want to sit here and act like this nigga has came to my job multiple times. Multiple. One particular day, he decides to go on Facebook, and it's so crazy because I unfollow him on everything, but I forgot that I follow him. I had him on Facebook because he barely posts. One day I'm scrolling, and I see his name, and this motherfucker says, what would you do if somebody sends you a video of someone fucking your ex? I read the comments, bitches are laughing. What's funny, bitch? What's funny? First of all, you're going around telling people that I got fucked in a car. And I'm gonna say this. If I got fucked in a car, that's my business because we're no longer together. You're fucking weird. You should mind the business that pays you. We are no longer together. So whether I'm getting fucked in a car, getting fucked in a house, getting fucked on top of a boat, getting fucked in grass, it doesn't matter because you and I are no longer together. So the bullshit that you're saying somebody, and then he said somebody sent it to him randomly. And it's like, it's ridiculous because he has even reached out to, should I say his name? I'm not going to say his name. One of my friends. So one of my friends and I fell out. We fell out when me and my ex were still together. And my ex knew me and the boy no longer was friends. When me and my ex broke up, he DM'd that boy trying to fuck him. He even literally dogged me out to the boy. Yeah, fuck Therese. He a hoe. This and the third. We fell out. We had a conversation. One night I was going to go to kickback. I invited him out. He said, cool, we can go together. The second I got in the car, he said, I know this is our first time seeing each other since we fell out, but before we do all the hugs and kisses, here. He handed me his phone, and he let me read every message. Do y'all know me and that boy was not on good terms, and he still defended me? Do y'all know me and this boy was not on good terms, and he still told my ex, I don't know what you and Therese got going on or why y'all broke up, but that don't got shit to do with me. No, we cannot link. No, we cannot hang out. No, we cannot fuck. No, I don't want to be your friend. No, we not cool. You can stop texting me. How desperate are you to literally hit up someone that you know I fell out? Like, it's like you're trying to, it's like you tried to reach out to people that you knew I was friends with And that didn't get to me. So now you're trying to reach out to people that you know I don't like to get to me. What is your point? He has even took the time out to add. He will literally post stuff about me on his story, but he knows I don't watch him. And it's like we've been together so long, he knows for a fact when I don't like somebody, I unfollow them and I don't watch none of this stuff. He knows that. If he's watching this video, he can admit that. He's like, Therese won't watch none of their shit. He will unfollow them and not watch their shit. So he knows I don't watch his shit. So he will add my friends to his close friends on Instagram, post something about me. He know they're gonna watch it because he just added them so they can tell me. How desperate can you be? And it's crazy because, like, you want to bash me. Like, he posted videos like, thank you next on my picture. Posted about me multiple times. About how I got a freak Twitter, how I'm a hoe, this, that, and the third, how I'm a cheater, throwing out a shade. But then you want to cry. You want to post a whole video, a 30-minute video of you crying. First of all, the people that you consider your friends are not your real friends. Because if it was your real friend, they would have told you to delete that fucking video. Because there's no reason why you should be on Instagram crying. That's for one. For two, how are you going to bash me and then cry? Y'all know, earlier when I told y'all about that HIV thing, do y'all know he texted me and said, I was texting you because I was trying to find comfort in you. I was hoping you got tested before I did so I can know that I'm good. When literally that same day, that night, he literally posted on his story how I was a hoe and I got fucked in the car. And y'all, literally, all of this stuff that he has done, I literally have not responded to nothing. Nothing. If you personally know me, I probably said something, but I have not. I purposely haven't said nothing on social media. I purposely have not said. I promise you, I haven't texted him about not one situation, not everything that he has done. I've never texted him about it, confront him. The last text message I confronted him on something was when it was about the car note, the car insurance, and the apartment. The shit that matters. That other shit that he has done does not matter. That's not gonna fuck up my life. You telling the whole world that I'm a hoe is not gonna fuck up my life. I literally tell story times. The last incident was, I want to say, it was like end of October, beginning of November. I went to In Cahoots. He goes there every weekend faithfully, whatever. Which is funny because when we was together, he said we literally used to talk shit about people that go to In Cahoots every weekend. So it amazes me how he goes to In Cahoots every weekend now. But whatever. I went to In Cahoots, and I hate going to In Cahoots, y'all. Like, my friends have to beg me to go to that fucking place. He walks in. I see him. One of my mutual friends know one of his mutual friends. They go speak. It's like, hey, I'm gonna go speak. I say, okay, cool. They go speak. They say, hey, cool, whatever. Then me and my friends go to the bar, 21 plus. 21 plus, you hear me? 21 plus. We went to the bar, 21 plus. We're sitting at the bar. He walks over there. And he walks all the way over there and literally goes like, he put his back towards me and goes like this. Like this. And so his friends are talking to him. He's like, so, are you 5? What are you doing? Why do you act like we have this imaginary ass beef? Why do you keep trying to have an issue with me? I don't get it. I literally don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Why are you trying to act like me and you have issues? Stop trying to make it seem like you and I whooped each other's ass and that's why we broke up. We was in that apartment for 3 whole weeks with not one argument. And then we broke up and you're trying to act like we have all these issues. And then he did this shit again. We go on a dance floor. He walks up by me and then turns around real fast. And then he did this shit when we went to the gas station afterwards. I'm sitting here standing by the door inside the building. Him and his friends stood by that door for at least 30 minutes. Walking back and forth. Walking back and forth. I've ignored you because I know you're watching this video. I've let you vent. I've let you play the victim. I've let you get out any type of bitterness that you have, but at this point, you're reaching the level of patheticness. Like, get over it. And I don't give a fuck if I seem insensitive. I don't care if I seem like a bitch, because I have literally stayed quiet, and I let you. I said, you know what? I'm gonna be the bad guy. I'm gonna play the villain. I did the wrong towards the end, so I'm gonna play the bad guy. I'm gonna play the bad guy, and I'm gonna let him get I'm gonna let he could tell the whole world whatever he wants to tell them, and he can say whatever he wants to say, and I'm not gonna respond. But 2019 is almost over, and you need to get over it. Period. Get over it. Stop speaking on me. And we're not beefing. So don't watch this video and be like, oh yeah, me and this bitch beefing now. When I see him, we gonna fight. We have no reason to beef. The relationship is over. So everything that happened in that relationship, you need to get over. Because I have not done nothing to you since we broken up. If we broke up, it was a mutual agreement that we broke up. Why do we still have an issue after the breakup? I have not done nothing to you since we broke up. You can't name one thing that I've done to you since we broke up. But for some reason, you act like we have this beef. So I'm going to close this video. If anybody feels the type of way, oh well. Oh well. And I dare a bitch. Because I sat quiet for 8 months and then speak on this shit. So now that I'm finally speaking my mind, I dare a bitch to try to play. But I already know how it's going to go. I'm going to be the bad guy. I'm going to be dramatic. I'm going to be dramaed out. I'm the one that's going to be trying to get attention. Because I responded 8 months later. Well, so be it, bitch.